Hi friends, I am Rajnikant. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Suman's Digital English Tutorial Videos. Dear friends, today I am going to upload questions from the textbook for 12th class English from the book Flamingo, second chapter last spring. So let's begin with the questions. Think as you read. Question 1. What is Sahab looking for in the garbage dumps? Why is he? Where is he? And where has he come from? Dear friends, its answer. Sahab is looking for gold in the garbage dumps. He is in the neighborhood of the author. Sahab has come from Bangladesh. He came with his mother in 1971. His house was set amidst the green fields of Dhaka. Storm swept away their fields and homes, so they left the country. Question 2. What explanation does the author offer to children not wearing footwear? Its answer. One explanation offered by the author is that it is a tradition to stay barefoot. It is not lack of money. He wonders if this is only an excuse to explain away a perpetual state of poverty. He also remembers the story of a poor body who prayed to goddess for a pair of shoes. Question 3. Is Sahab happy working in the tea stall? Explain. No, Sahab is not happy working at the tea stall. He is no longer his own master. His face has lost carefree look. The steel canister seems heavier than the plastic bag he would carry it so lightly over his shoulder. The bag was his. The canister belongs to the man who owns the tea shop. Now questions from the second part. Think as you read. Question 1. What makes the city of Firozabad famous? Its answer. The city of Firozabad is famous for its bangles. Every other family in Firozabad is engaged in making bangles. It is the center of India's glass blowing industry. Families have spent generations working around furnace, welding glass, making bangles for the women in the land. Question 2. Mention the hazards of working in the glass bangle industry. Its answer. Boys and girls with fathers and mothers sit in dark hutments next to lines of the flames of flickering of oil lamps. They weld pieces of colored glass into circles of bangles. Their eyes are more adjusted to the dark than to the light outside. They often end up losing eyesight before they become adults. Even the dust from the polishing of glass of bangles is injurious to eyes. Many workers have become blind. The furnaces have very high temperature and therefore very dangerous. Question 3. How is Mukesh's attitude to his situation different from that of his family? Its answer. Mukesh's grandfather thinks that the good given lineage can never be broken. Her son and grandsons are born in the caste of bangle makers. They have seen nothing but bangles. Mukesh's father has taught them what he knows, the art of making bangles. But Mukesh wants to be a motor mechanic. He will go to a garage and learn, though the garage is far away from his home. Dear friends, now understanding the text. Question 1. What could be the sum of the reasons for migration of people from villages to cities? Its answer. People migrate from villages to cities in search of livelihood. Their fields fail to provide them means of survival. Cities provide employment, jobs, or other means of getting food. The problem in case of the poor is to feed the hungry members. Survival is primary concern. Question 2. Would you agree that promises made to the poor children are rarely kept? Why do you think this happens in the incident narrated in the text? Dear guys, its answer. The promises made to the poor are rarely kept. The author asks Sahib, half joking, whether he will come to her school if she starts one. Sahib agrees to do so. A few days later, he asks if the school was ready. The writer feels embarrassed at having made a promise that was not meant. Promises like her abound in every corner of their bleak world. Question 3. What forces conspire to keep the workers in Bengal industry of Firozabad in poverty? Dear guys, its answer. Certain forces conspire to keep the workers in Bengal industry of the Firozabad in poverty. These include the money lenders, the middlemen, the policemen, the keepers of law, the bureaucrats and politicians. Together they impose a heavy burden on the child. Dear guys, now talking about the text. How, in your opinion, can Mukesh realize his dream? Dear guys, its answer. Mukesh is the son of a poor bangle maker of Firozabad. Most of the young men of Firozabad have no initiative or ability to dream. But Mukesh is an exception. He has the capacity to take courage and break from the traditional family occupation. He has strong willpower. Also, he does not want to be pawn in the hands of middlemen or money lenders. He insists on being his own master, by becoming a motor mechanic. He can realize his dream by joining a garage and learn the job of repairing cars and driving them. He will have to overcome many hurdles before he succeeds. Then he comes transport problem. Money is the first one. He will have to earn some money himself. The garage is long way from his home and he will have to cover it twice every day anyhow by walking on foot. Patience, hard work and firm will and the determination to learn will help him realize his dream. Mention the hazards of working in the glass Bengal industry. The glass Bengal industry has mainly health hazards. It usually employs small children. It is illegal to employ very young children in hazardous industries. But certain forces like middlemen, money lenders, police and politicians combine to entrap the poor workers. Let's first consider the place where Bengal makers work. It's a cottage industry. They work in the glass furnaces with high temperature. The dinghy cells are without air and light. Boys and girls work hard during day next to the lines of flames of flickering of lamps. They weld pieces of colored glass into circles of bangles. Their eyes are more adjusted to the dark than to the light outside. That is why they often end up losing their eyesight before they become adult. Glass blowing, welding, soldering pieces of glass are all health hazards. Even the dust from polishing the glass of bangles adversely affect the eyes and even adults go blind. Thus the surroundings, prevailing conditions and type of job involved all prove risky to health of the workers. Question 3. Why should child labor be eliminated and how? Child labor should be eliminated because the children employed at tender age as domestic servants, dishwashers at roadside dhabas, and in the hazardous industries making glass bangles, beedies, crackers, etc., lose the charm of spring of their life. Their childhood is stolen. Burdened by the responsibility of work, they become adult too soon. Most of them are undernourished, ill-fed, uneducated and poor. They have a stunt growth. Child labor can be eliminated only through concerted efforts on the part of government agencies. NGOs means non-government organizations, cooperative societies, political leaders. Merely passing of law will not help. Law should be enabled faithfully. The children thrown out of work should be rehabilitated and given proper food, clothes, education, and pocket money. Their feelings, thoughts, and emotions should be respected. Let them enjoy sunshine and fresh air. Dear guys, it was all for today. Hope you must have liked it. Please do press the like button if you have liked it. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and to press the bell icon in order to get the notifications of the coming videos at the soonest. Thanks for watching. Bye.